Don't make this mistake with your insurance company from the very beginning. Hi, my name is Brandon Osterbind, and I'm an injury and disability attorney in Central Virginia, and I help people whose long-term disability claims have been denied. Folks, there are several mistakes that you can make with respect to your long-term disability claim, but I want to focus today on a mistake that a lot of people make from the very beginning. And the number one mistake that I think that people make is they misjudge the relationship between themselves and the insurance company that is responsible for awarding their long-term disability claims. And I'll say a couple things about that. First, the insurance company is essentially filling a role of your employer and as an agent of your employer, which has a fiduciary duty to you. So they have a duty to look out for your best interest. And the insurance companies often don't do that. A lot of times what they're doing is they're looking for reasons to deny your claim. So it's important to have a good relationship with the claims manager or the claims specialist who is working on your case from the very beginning. But it's also important to view that person with some skepticism. Don't give too much information, but also don't be too tight-lipped when you first start talking with the claims specialist, because that person is going to administer your claim. They're going to look for medical evidence. They're probably going to talk to your doctors. They're probably going to hire doctors to review your medical records, and they're probably going to do a lot of things in your case that you aren't even aware of. So I think it's important to have a good working relationship with the claims specialist, to get the information to the claims specialist as fast as you can, but also to understand that the claims specialist is not going to be looking for ways to approve your claim. That person is going to be looking for ways to deny your claim. So as you're getting the information that the claims person asks you for, make sure that you ask, is there anything else that I can provide for you? Is there anything else that you think is missing? Is there anything else that you feel like you need? And make sure that you do that both orally and in writing, because what the claims specialist will do is they'll go from your conversation, they will key in all the information from that phone call into their own system. But a lot of times that information is not verifiable. And I've had people come to me and say, I had this conversation with the adjuster and what he wrote is completely wrong compared to what I told him. But the problem is we don't have any written evidence to confirm or deny that what our client said was true. And that would be strong evidence. If you told the adjuster one thing and he writes something else down in the claim notes, that's a completely different thing. So I think it's important to make sure that you are working together with your claim specialist to get your claim approved, but at the same time, you're doing things that will ultimately protect you on the back end, like documenting what you've told the claim professional or sending an email to confirm. Hey, just to confirm our phone conversation, you asked me for A, B, and C, and I provided you with A and B, and I'm working on getting you C. That sort of thing goes a long way towards later proving to a judge, a federal district court judge, that the insurance company has abused its discretion in granting or denying your benefits. I hope this has been helpful. I hope that you avoid the same mistake that a lot of people make. I hope that you create a good working relationship with your claims specialist, but at the same time, you view that person with a skeptical eye and you do everything that you need to do to make sure that your claim is approved the first time without an appeal. If you have any questions about the information that a claims adjuster is asking you for, or information that you can give above and beyond what the claims person has asked you for, give us a call. We'd be happy to sit down and talk to you and strategize with you about your case to make sure that your claim is approved the first time.